Hello everybody. So you guys are absolutely incredible in the fact that I say that I'm going to do a question and answer vlog and you blow the comments out of the waters and have submitted so many amazing and wonderful interesting questions, and I figure what I'm going to do is doing probably a different parts. So this is going to be part one of the question and answer. I want to try to get to as many questions as possible, so there could be 2 parts or 3 parts, and hopefully I'll be able to answer a majority of your questions. Let me turn a light on. It's a little dim in here. Okay, all right. So obviously I want to address the first question just to get it out of the way. The first question is, do you still talk to Allie Speed, and are you and Phil still friends? As you guys know, my brother is no longer married to Allie Speed, and with that comes just time that people kind of grow apart. I have no ill will towards Allie Speed or her family. I think that they're great people. We spent a lot of time and a lot of amazing memories together. However, when I see Allie, I do say hello, we acknowledge each other, you know, it's a friendly situation, but no, we do not speak on a regular basis. I think that they're great people, but no, we don't speak. As for Phil, no, we don't we don't speak at all. You know, sometimes when a relationship ends, that's usually the end, and there is probably only a few people that I can say that I dated that I still am friends with, but no, I don't speak to either of them. There's nothing more to say, and please don't read into that. Oh, they don't speak. No, we just don't talk. And I think because currently I am in a relationship, it's also a matter of respect. So yeah. So let's like, now that we got that out of the way, let's like have fun. Okay, let's have fun. Okay, Farfel Alfredo 5 asks this every time I ask this every time either you or Char do a Q&A. What was it like growing up the child of a rocker? Did your dad ever take you on tour? So I thought it was the coolest thing in the whole wide world. It's funny because I think my dad is probably one of the coolest people in the whole wide world, and I brag about the fact that he was in the Greg Allman Band, and I think it's so cool. And obviously I'm with my brother, and I'm just extremely proud of my family. Like my mom, my dad, my brother, they're just really cool human beings. So I am definitely one of those people who kind of talk about their family a lot because I'm proud of them. My dad wasn't on tour for very long once I was born. I think my brother went on tour more than I did, but he does, you know, do gigs around town, and I go to his gigs, and I'm just all up in the business and recording and taking pictures and just like a proud little daughter. But I didn't get to go. I don't believe that I went out on tour as much. So I didn't really get to live tour life. I think my brother may have went out a little bit more than I did just because he's older, but I did not go out on tour. Gladys, hey girl, she said, when will Meal Uncensored come back? So a lot of you guys have asked about Meal Uncensored, and Allie and I literally talk about this every single time we're together, because the things that come out of our mouths and like the sayings and the jokes that we have is just hilarious, and that's kind of what sparked Meal Uncensored. And we have taken a little bit of a hiatus. A lot of things have happened in this last year, but I do believe that Meal Uncensored will come back. We actually just talked about it on Friday, and the fact that we just really want to bring it back because it was something of our own, and we really enjoyed voting an hour or 2 of our time to just kind of talk and girl talk and have no inhibitions and just, I don't know, have girl talk, I guess. Meal Uncensored. So yes, we will be back, I promise. I don't know when, hopefully soon, because I do miss Meal Uncensored, and I know a lot of you guys do too. So it has been a common question in this this video. So I can say that yes, hopefully, maybe, sort of, yes, it will be back. And we will be sure to let you guys know as soon as possible, I promise. Okay, Melissa Delaney. What kind of student were you in high school? Did you like high school? Did you or would you go back to your 10-year reunion? Well, I graduated in 2004, so I did not go to my 10-year reunion. There was a whole debacle about that, and if you talk to anybody in my class, you're gonna hear just a long, drawn-out thing. Either way, no, we did not have a 10-year reunion. I absolutely loved high school, and I was I loved going to school. I loved seeing my friends. I was a cheerleader all 4 years. So it was funny because I never wanted to skip school. I wanted to be in school because I was always afraid that if I skipped school, then I couldn't go to cheerleading practice. And that just can't happen because I wanted to cheer in the football games. I wanted to cheer in the basketball game. I was definitely involved with a lot of clubs, and I really enjoyed being around my teachers. In fact, I am still Facebook and Instagram friends with some of my old teachers. I know that sounds crazy, but they had a big impact on my life. And I was a good student. I didn't get bad grades, partly because I was afraid to. And it was just an overall good experience. I think I would go back if I had the opportunity. I might do a few things differently, but overall, my high school experience was pretty cool. I can't lie. The Corn Cobbers, what NFL team is in your blood? I think it's the Bucks, but my question is, what NFL team do you hate the most and why? I know all positive thoughts, but I would like to know. Much love and NFL strong. So actually, yes, I do like the Bucks. However, the Buffalo Bills are the NFL team that's in my blood. I grew up watching Jim Kelly. In fact, I actually went to a conference for work a few years ago, and Jim Kelly was the keynote speaker, and I freaked out and I had to meet him. So I actually snuck backstage and I was shaking, and I had never been so nervous to meet somebody in my entire life. And I was shaking and so excited, and I was just like, you don't understand, like I grew up watching you, and got an autograph, and yeah, so the Buffalo Bills they're in my blood, which is weird because I am I'm a Florida native. I do like the Bucks. I am a Bucks fan, but I'll have to say that the Buffalo Bills are in my blood. So therefore, the team that I'm not really crazy fond of is probably the Patriots. Oh my God, I'm gonna get so much hate. I don't know. I like the Patriots because whatever, they're a good team, but they drive me crazy. I like the underdog. I always go for the underdog. I want the person who doesn't ever win championships. I want them to win, and I feel like the Patriots just win all the time. That's all. Valerie asks, what's your favorite go-to drink when you go out or even when you stay at home? Go-to drink, usually a water and something else. If it's during the day, I'll try to get a half and half sweet tea. I've been trying to get off of my sweet tea, so I'll get half unsweet, half sweet. If it's, a nighttime, it depends. If I'm at like a fancy dinner, I'll probably go for a glass of wine, depending on what I'm eating. Most of the time I'll go for a red wine. And if I'm at like a burger place, or it's on a Saturday or Sunday and we're, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we're going to grab a bite to eat, and I don't know, I'll get a beer. So I have beer in my fridge. I have obviously wine, and that was the other question. Why do I have so much wine? Honestly, I have a rack that holds 8 bottles of wine, and I couldn't not fill it up. There goes my OCD. So Carol, that answers your question. I have one sitting over here too. You don't see it, but I have this wine rack that my first marketing boss gave me, and I had only like a bottle or 2 in it, and it drove me crazy. So I just went and kept buying wine just to fill it up. Oh, but I do. So this bottle of wine is Hernando de Soto Historical Society wine. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, and they're both still full. So these are wines that I got when I was in Spain. Funny story about that is, well, funny story, I'm gonna put this back. Funny story about my bottles of wine from Spain is they gave us, I was only 18 or 19, I didn't really drink wine, and they gave us, I think, 4 or 5 bottles of wine to take home. So I was like, okay, I'll bring them home for my mom and my baton teacher and, those people who like wine. And I didn't know that you're not supposed to just pack wine normally. I didn't know how to pack wine. So I thought what I did was pack wine appropriately. Now, when I picked up my suitcase coming back from customs, there was just trails of red wine just following me in the airport. So that was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, wine, I like beer. I'm not so much of a hard liquor kind of drink. If I do, I drink a margarita, so I do drink that. But I don't really drink much liquor besides my margaritas. But wine or beer, that's usually my go-to drink. And that also explains why I have so many bottles of wine back here. There were a lot of questions about my relationship, and I feel like I've already gotten a lot of questions in today, so maybe we'll just do a question and answer vlog for that and all the other questions. But I will address one of the questions. It said, I thought it was a cute question. Let me find it. What's the thing you like most about your boyfriend? The thing that I like most about my boyfriend, I know that this sounds really ridiculous, but there's a lot of things that I really like about him. I think what I like about him is the fact that I just feel, it's gonna come off really bad, but I guess it's because I've never had it before. It might come off bad, is I feel safe. It's weird. Is that weird? I keep, you know, and I tell him that often, and it's weird because to most people, me saying that I feel safe with him is an ambiguous terminology, and it might sound really bad, but I feel safe in the fact that he's a good man. Like, he's good, and he's honest, and he's trustworthy, and it just feels nice. I know that I don't know if that's gonna come off weird, and if I'm being like, I don't know, if I'm being ridiculous and I had to choose a thing about him, like a feature about him, it would probably be his smile. I like his smile a lot. So yeah, there's that. I also like his laugh. I do like his laugh. Okay, I don't know. There's a lot of questions that you guys have, and I think that we can address those in a different question and answer, along with a lot of the other questions, but I don't want this to be a 20-minute question and answer vlog. I want this to be short and sweet, and that's why I want to kind of break it up into different sections, so I hope that that's okay with you all. Okay, one of the other questions is Ashley Vitek. I definitely did not say your name right. I'm sorry if I did. When you're having a rough day, is there any saying that helps you get through it? Otherwise, how do you stay so positive on days like those? Yes, I have rough days a lot, and you know, if the way that I usually get through my rough days is I think of a word and I go to Pinterest and I type it in. Let's say smile. So I put smile quotes, and then I just read all of these Pinterest quotes. Or like today, I was having a little bit of like a day, and I put in aspire. I put aspire to inspire. That was one of my quotes on Pinterest this morning, and it brought up quotes of inspiring and aspiring. So if you guys look at my Instagram today, you'll see that little saying that I chose. But that's usually my go-to. I also take my journal to the beach and watch the sunset and just kind of give myself alone time, and I just sit with my thoughts and just kind of stew and figure it out. If I'm having a I'm really bad at internalizing a lot of what is going on in my life. So for me to put pen to paper is probably the most healing process for me. Like I said, the Pinterest thing. And if that's not working, I call up my mom. My mom is the jam. She somehow, I'm gonna get teary-eyed thinking about it. She just is incredible. And no matter what, it's like your mom just knows. She just knows what to say. So there's been a few times where I just was at like a really down time, and I would call my mom, and it's not like she says anything in particular. She could say nothing at all. But she's the bomb diggity. So yeah. Oh, gosh, I was being so good. I was doing so well. Not crying. Mom. Yeah. So that's usually, and you know, honestly, Allie helps me out a lot too. She's been a rock for me. So I have some pretty awesome people in my life. And you guys. you guys are also, you know, one of those people that helped me get through. Like today when I posted my little saying because I was kind of in the dumps, I did it to my Facebook and I did it to my Twitter and my Instagram, and you guys just flood my comments. You flood my notifications with just niceness, and the world needs more of that. So I'm grateful. And like I said in my post today, my stomach curls when I see negativity and when I see people just being rude and malicious and negative and disrespectful. That's it just doesn't fly for me, and it hurts my feelings. It hurts my heart a lot. So the reason that I created this channel is to bring awareness of good-hearted human beings, and that's what I want from this channel. And I'm just grateful that even though there might be 1 or 2 negative comments, there's 8 to 10 positives that outweigh that negative. So just know that I'm truly, truly, truly so grateful for you all and my PTU crew. And let's just end this question and answer video now. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it so far. Maybe if you have more, leave them in that comments where it says let's talk, or leave them in the vlog where it says let's talk. Don't leave them in this one because I'm not gonna remember to come. I mean, I will remember, but let's just keep it all in one video. I'm so weird. Yeah, so thank you guys. I love you. I can't wait to see you, and I will be picking up vlogging again. But I want these question and answer vlogs done so you guys can know me a little bit more, because I'm a weirdo. Go figure. Okay, bye.